How good does it feel to beat North Allegheny? I know you've had some big battles with them in the past, haven't you?
It's the best feeling ever. I mean, they play us the hardest, just like Norwin and everything else. Like, there's no better feeling than this.
Especially after losing to them twice last year. Now, I know you're a senior, so you've beaten them in the playoffs in the past as well. But this is a great rivalry between the two teams. So knowing that you lost to them last year, how badly did you want to get this win here today?
I wanted to beat them so badly. Even my freshman year, whenever we beat them 15-0 in the Whippeals, but lost twice in the normal season, they're just always out for blood. So it's just so good beating them.
Sydney, talk about the way that your offense kept responding. I mean, obviously you guys went down 1-0 in the first inning. You get the RBI double to tie it, and then they bounce back, and then you bounce back. How important was that offensively to keep maybe scoring right after NA did, and eventually got the 4-2 victory?
I'm never scared with our lineup. Even if our first, second, third hitters are not hitting, everyone else in the bottom just keeps going until we end up with a victory.
Take us through your first at bat, if you could, the double. Did you think it might be gone because you really got a good piece of it?
Yeah, I did. I sacrificed bunt and I missed it, so I said to myself, I need to get a hit. I need to do something to change the score.
Well, you certainly did. When you look at your team as a whole, you're only one of a few seniors on the team. What does it mean to you to kind of be a leader on a team that has so many young but talented girls?
Yeah, my freshman year, they were like the best leaders. I learned just from my freshman year, like Laura Fox, everything. Like, they just teach you really well at Hempfield to be a leader, and one day I wanted to be like that.
Is that what makes this program so special? The fact that, you learned so much from the seniors, and now you're kind of helping along the younger players on this team, and then they're going to do the same thing in a few years.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, you as a young age, you have to wait to start most of the time, so you just keep going, and you'll get your chance. Speaking
of the young players on this team, how about Riley Miller, who's just done a tremendous job inside the circle, not only today but all season? What makes her a special pitcher?
She's just a hard worker no matter what. When she gets down, she just wants to beat until she can't do anymore.
What's it like facing her in practice and stuff? How difficult is she to hit?
She's difficult. I mean, there's no one better than her.
You were telling me off the air before we started the interview that she throws around 63, and in softball that's pretty darn hard. Roger?
Yeah, I have a couple questions for you, Sydney. Number one, how's your body after you dove for one?
We meant to ask
the
you that,
umpires were kind of concerned about your health.
It's okay. I mean, I do have biofreeze and tape on it, but
there you go.
It just hit off my kneecap and it flew off. But I'm perfectly fine.
Your knee didn't fly off, right? Your kneecap didn't fly off, just the ball. Okay, just making sure.
Yeah.
Second question: as a senior, do you have any plans for your future?
Yeah, I'm going to the University of Pitt at Johnstown. I'm playing there. I thought just 2 months ago I wasn't going to play, and then I got a call from the coach, and I'm more than happy. I have other girls in the Whippeals like Mia Smith going there with me, so I feel more than happy.
Yeah, and right now I think Laura Fox is there.
Yeah.
And I'm trying to think of the young lady that I had in class.
I know UPJ always has a lot of...
last year was Kelsey Terzolino.
That's who it is. Thank you. Very good. Yeah, Kelsey Terzolino.
Yeah.
Oh, the name. Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you'll be playing against some of your current teammates as well, because the PSAC West does a wonderful job of recruiting right here at Bob Kalp Field.
Yeah, for sure.
Speaking of Coach Kalp, what has the transition been like with Coach Madison? Obviously, she played for him, so I'm sure she does a lot of the same things, but what's it been like now playing for her?
Yeah, I've never had a girl coach ever in my life, and I feel like it's a lot more personal with a lot of things, just with everything. I think she's done a tremendous job she's a tough girl. She's been doing all of this for a while. She went to Penn State, so she's just amazing to me.
And Cindy, one of the other things, we talked about the seniors kind of leading the way, or the upperclassmen leading the way, and that carrying down with each new crop of younger players. But another big thing I feel like is the youth levels here at Hempfield with the travel ball teams. Where does it really start for a Hempfield softball player? Does it really start when you're pretty young, how to learn how to play the game? Well,
we don't have a middle school team. We're one of the only team, Hempfield, the school district doesn't have a middle school team. But all the youth groups like Youngwood, West Point, all of them were really big back then. They started to slow down a little bit, but we still have our big travel teams all around here that recruit and really help out.
what do you guys have to do to keep this thing going and continue to have success and stay undefeated? I know undefeated isn't necessarily important to you, but you don't want to lose. So what do you guys need to do to continue
just
to have
practice
success?
every day as hard as we before. A big thing we struggle with is finishing a game. We let them get back into the game. So we just need to hold their throats down and just make sure that we're finishing. But I believe in ourselves.
Yeah, finish it out. Sydney, you did a fantastic job with this interview.
You.
Thank you
she
so
did.
much.
Very poised, very mature.
When you graduate from Pitt Johnstown, we might have to have you on the air to be a color analyst for softball or something. So you keep that in mind, all right?
Thank you.
All right.